Obaseki'S performance in 3 years dwarfs Oshiomole'S in 8 years. The governor's aide said the governor's performance in 3 years dwarfs Comrade Adams Oshiomole'S 8-year stint as governor in the state. In a statement, Osage said the crisis in the state is a battle between the forces of good and evil, with one prioritizing development and the other cronyism and hijack of the state's resources. According to him, beginning with workers and pensioners' welfare, it is no news that workers rejoice and pensioners wear white on May Day in acknowledgement of the dignifying treatment by Governor Obaseki'S administration. Oshiomole'S for 8 years piled up arrears of salaries and emoluments of workers and pensioners, especially those at the local government area service, while Obaseki has cleared these arrears in 3 years, putting smiles on their faces. On infrastructure, over 2,000 kilometers of roads have been constructed across the state by the Governor Obaseki-led administration, with over 70% of them complete. This is a feat that Comrade Oshiomole could not achieve in 8 years. In education, Obaseki has not only refurbished schools as Oshiomole did, he has gone further to upskill over 11,300 teachers and equipped them with cutting-edge technology to improve learning outcomes in classrooms. Consequently, the United Nations Children Fund (UNICEF) has rated Edo State as the state with the least out-of-school children in Nigeria. He continued, the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium, abandoned for years, has been completely rebuilt, which has encouraged the federal government to slate international matches to hold in Benin City. It has also handed the hosting rights of the 2020 National Sports Festival to Edo State on the back of reforms in the sports sector. The Secretariat Complex, abandoned for over 45 years, was awarded several times by Oshiomole without execution, but the Obaseki-led administration awarded the contract, and today the Secretariat Complex is the cynosure of all eyes in Edo State. Osage said the crisis in the state is solely a battle for the control of the state's resources, noting, as a matter of fact, the political crisis in Edo State, which has forced the likes of Iriase to address the press, is underlaid by the stellar performance of the governor, which is made possible by the fact that he has refused to hand over the key to the treasury of Edo State to Comrade Oshiomole, Iriase, and their cronies. Make no mistake, the crisis in Edo State has nothing to do with performance, because there is no governor in Nigeria as we speak that has performed better than Governor Obaseki. The crisis is all about the control of the state's resources, while Obaseki believes that these resources should be used to serve the people. Iriase and his likes believe it should be used to carry them along, which is another euphemism for graft. So guys, we need to call Edo people to testify to what Osage has said. I think it's the one in charge of media and communication strategy for Obaseki in this present in Obaseki's administration. So he has come to tell us that all the things Oshiomole did for 8 years is nothing to compare with what Obaseki has achieved within 3 years. Within 3 years, Obaseki has done more than what Oshiomole did. So we are not going to argue it. We want Edo people to tell us the actual truth, whether everything they have said concerning Obaseki is what is obtainable. But like he said, that this issue of a performance is not even the issue, but what the issue is, the fracas between them, is because of Oshiomole wants the resources of the state, to be handed over to him so that they will be controlling it. That is when they always use that word. Oh, you need to carry us along. When they say you need to carry us along in the political terms, it doesn't mean that, okay, we need to know what is happening. You need to let us know, not that you just be doing everything in isolation. It means that money must change hands. You must say to me and I will not say to you. That is what they are always about. And that is what Osage is telling us, that that is the fracas, that is what is really giving them hit. And Obaseki has vowed that nothing of such will happen, because definitely the money is meant for the public and it will be used for the public use. And that is why they are not happy about it. In a nutshell, I think if you want to ask me, that is the reason, that is what is trying to explain, that Oshomole will not have that state resources to himself, but it will be used for the benefit of the masses. And that's why Oshomole is not happy. That is what they are trying to say. I think I saw, or I read in a place when Obaseki is trying to reveal the reason, the fracas between the two of them. We're still going to do that video later so that we will get the details of what is really biting the two of them. The secrets that the two of them really have. What is really biting them, we really need to know at the end of the day. Because we know that it's not all about the people. Nobody should tell us. We know, even if they don't tell us, we know the reason why they are fighting, because of power. Who wants to be in charge? I want to make sure, I want you to know that I'm the one that put you there. Of course, because that is how Nigerian politics has been played, and that's how they play the politics. Ordinarily, from account of, it might not be, whether you like Oshomole or you hate Obaseki, or you hate Obaseki, or you don't like, that is not our concern as we speak. What we are concerned about is that we know that this is how it works. Whether people say Obaseki got this plenty, or is influential, he was the one that brought Oshomole to what have you, this and this and that. People already know that Oshomole has that that age, being the incumbent governor at that time. And you can't even take it away. You can't compare Oshomole's regime with Lucky Benedion. So because of that, you know, that effort that Oshomole put in doing a lot of things in Edo State, you can't just, and that was why they just gave him that respect. He brought Obaseki. Obaseki might be a good guy. He brought Obaseki, and he was the one going from pillar to post. You must put in this guy. You must put in this guy. You must, you know, you must vote for him. And everybody believes that, okay, since you are together and what you have done, because we know where we are coming from the time of a Lucky Benedion. So you guys are going to continue with this whole thing. A majority of them have said that they never knew this guy, Obaseki. And that is the fact. If you like, take it. If you like, don't take it. Oshomole has his own flaws. There's no doubt about it. So he brought this man, and because of his influence, being the incumbent governor, he was able to, you know, Oshomole is mounted now. He has mount. He's outspoken. He can say all manner of things. And, you know, people want to like, okay, let's listen to this guy. But not, nowadays, people are beginning to like, oh, Oshomole, no. There's like, something's wrong with Oshomole. Oshomole is too mousy. So we don't want to be listening. And most of the time, he speaks beyond what he's supposed to say, and that's why a lot of people are really picking on him. But before now, when if Oshomole speaks, you want to listen to him, and that was why they gave him that the benefit of that. Okay, let us accept this Obaseki, because a lot of them say they never knew him. It could be playing grassroots politics or underground politics, but coming to limelight, you cannot take it away. Oshomole brought this man, and because Oshomole himself is not sincere, because he felt that he had a more advantage or edge for him to have brought him in the first place. So he wanted to play the godfatherism, and that was why this guy said, no, I'm going to teach you a lesson. So they all have their flaws. Like I always say, if you are there supporting politicians, you're on your own because of a little thing you want to collect, or maybe you're just trying to not to be open-minded. We know them, they are all the same. And the unfortunate thing there is that even these people that are even praising, those ones praising Obaseki now, that Obaseki should be feeling that, oh, he has people. Don't worry, after some time now, peradventure that Obaseki will not get the second term. You see all of them again. All the things that they are doing together with Obaseki, they will come out and begin to say, no, Obaseki is not a good person. You will see them. Is he not a human being? Is it not all these politicians? Because Obaseki is now in power now. And some of the people who are really supporting Oshomole because they know that he's a national, he has a influence at the center. Those ones, all of them, they know the reason why they are supporting each other. They know their flaws. Forget all of those things. They know all of them, their weaknesses. But what is happening to Oshomole now, those ones who are praising Obaseki, give them some time now. They will turn around again. Even the deputy chairman, all of them, I say deputy chairman, deputy governor, who is Shaibu, all of them again who are singing the praises of Obaseki, they will turn around and say Obaseki is not a good man. the way they are dealing with Oshomole. So if you are playing politics that is all about safe, that is what you are going to get. If Obaseki is playing the politics now because of himself, or is really different from what he has been telling us about Oshomole, that he's trying to make himself to be good in the eyes of the people. If it's not all about the people, you will see that all of them, the drama that is happening now, it will be worse than what is happening to Oshomole. That is just the way it is. Forget all those ones that are praising him. They will still come back and begin to say another thing. Is it not the same Oshomole that was talking bad about Eze Yamu? But today again, he has reversed again, made a U-turn again, saying Obaseki Eze Yamu is this, Eze Yamu is that. And that one said is even happy, because I could hear him when he was talking about trying to get at Obaseki this and this, and say, look at this one too. This one is talking. You that they have already, they've killed your political career. Forget that they are trying to package you. People know what they know. So I'm not even perturbed. I'm not even surprised that they want to be praising Obaseki. Okay, his achievement as Dwarfs, Oshiomole'S achievement in 8 years. Forget all those on our watch. And just like I said, let the people say it. Let the people tell us the difference. People who are really objective, people who are really open-minded. Let them tell us what really happened. Those who know the achievement of Obaseki and that of Oshomole. Let us weigh them side by side. But at the end of the day, the reason why they are quarreling is this, because of the state resources. That is why they are doing that. It's not because they love the masses. If you love the masses, see the Esme issue in Edo State. You are not putting much effort. People are losing their lives on a daily basis. You guys are fighting because of resources. If you are fighting because of the people, yet you would have done the needful for the people. All these ones, they are paying salaries and all of that. It's an achievement. A pensioner, it's not an achievement. It is this our area that we always praise all those things. All those they are beautiful nonsense that you are praising. It is a normal thing. You pay salary, you pay this thing. It is normal thing. You are not even talking about a development that will dazzle the whole world, that will make the people in the whole world be traveling to your state. You are talking of paying salaries. You can imagine the level that we have degraded to. You can see the level that they are putting people. You are paying salary, pensioner, this and that, and you are happy that you have done the needful. Did the people not work for it? They worked for it. But see what they are projecting. All this things, these are the things they are projecting. Somebody works, you must pay the person. Because they have bastardized everything. That's why you will now see it as an achievement. You pay salary, you pay pensioners, you see it as an achievement. So let's Edo people tell us the difference between Obaseki's regime and Oshomole's regime. Let them tell us. People who are there, let them tell us. Like I said, those who are open-minded, not those who are taking sides. Oh, I'm in a Oshomole's camp, or I'm in a what is it called camp? Obaseki'S camps. No, that's not what we are talking about. Let them tell us what really happened concerning what Obaseki'S people are telling us that his achievement in 3 years dwarfs Oshiomole'S own. No, let's leave all those story. Before we're going to hear from you, let us hear what people are saying here. Someone says, speak the truth. Obaseki is doing nothing in that state but fighting Oshomole. That is his biggest project. Finish Oshomole season 4, but he has killed his political ambition. Oshomole will stop him. Sure he will. Someone say, MOU governor. Obaseki achievement in Edo State is so high in terms of suspension of APC leaders in Edo, waging war against the national chairman. The writer of this piece is physically and mentally blind. Not name a single project done by his principal. Don't know what this person is talking about. I think you have an idea of what he's trying to say. Someone say Obaseki is a total failure in Edo State. No second term. Yes, in the number of MOUs signed by nothing implemented. And again, another says Obaseki has truly achieved. His numerous achievements includes biting the fingers that fed him, money laundering, political gangarism, propaganda, lies, touching or touting, boasting, thuggery, etc. The achievements are great. Kudos. Someone say, why are you afraid of primary? Let your projects and achievements speak for you instead of politics of a war and bitterness. Name Obaseki's achievement for 3 years and compare with Oshomole's achievements for 2 years, not even 8 years. Or because as it is now, no governor can break Oshomole Baba's record. I don't know of the one that's coming to take over from the unproductive governor. Obaseki did not get this right. His action shows is drowning. He does not have a base and he has not performed so far, and his activities are not encouraging enough to believe he will do well later. I wish him good luck. At least with the few ones that we have heard, you can really, you know, pinpoint the actual thing. But let us hear from people who are in Edo State. Let them say the needful, or let them say the truth, and they will tell us who has done what and who has not done what. So guys, let's have your take. Leave your comments below in the comment section and let's learn from you. Thank you very much.